of my conversation yesterday, I said to the friend last day, I said, "Are you telling me when you get out of college and you have a piece of paper, they just give you a job based on the paper?" He said, "Yes." I said, "So without any experience, without any talent, without any know-how how to do that specific job, yes, if you have that piece of paper, they'll hire you, give you the money. Now, does this make sense to you?" That's the nutty world. So I'm saying, as a strictly business decision, if I had $80,000 and Jared wants to go to college, he wants to be an actor. I gotta be an actor. It's very, he can be whatever he wants. I wanted to be an actor too. I went to Temple University. I went to for a Bachelor of Arts in Communications. If I didn't make it in show business, I was going to be a teacher. I knew I wasn't going to be a teacher because I wanted to be in show business, and I would do whatever I have to do to make it in show business. I started my own production company, producing my own shows. I'm not waiting for anybody to hire me. I'm not waiting for the phone to ring. I do what I do to live the lifestyle that I want to live, because God gives you, if you're lucky, 125 years. Here's 125 years of good health and youth. Here it is. What are you going to do with it? That's what he's saying. Now, some people, like my friends yesterday, they said, "Well, we like to go to Las Vegas. We want to fly on points. So we're going to sit in an airport for 3 hours with a hangover, a trade over, or whatever." They would take 2 planes to get to Las Vegas, which normally takes 4 hours. Direct, boom, you're there. I'm not paying for that as tickets. I'll take a plane from here to Chicago, to Wyoming, to North Carolina. I'll sit for 3 hours on the delay of 4 hours. What should have taken 4 hours to get to Las Vegas, it took them 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. They were exhausted because they didn't want to pay to 2 flights to get to Las Vegas. That time is wasted. I tell you out of your mind. I pay $1,000 a ticket. It's a 1 direct flight. That's it. I'm there. But that's me. We all have our own crazy neuroses, whatever the hell it is. Then they cut a deal with the casino, one of the casinos, and I love these people, that they got a free buffet every day. As much as they want the buffet. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the buffet. It's all free for 3 days. I said, "Did you have fun?" "Well, not exactly, because I got tired after the first day. I went back to the same place. The second day, I went back to the same place the third day. And there were so many high-end restaurants. They said to me, 'We'd love to eat at those high-end restaurants.' I said, 'So why didn't you eat at the high-end restaurants?' 'Why? Because we had this free buffet.' Well, I wasn't going to give up the free buffet to eat at the high-end restaurants. But that's them. One day, I'm sure you got the free buffet, but if you want to eat at the high-end restaurant, sure, it'll cost you $200. But if you want to go there, so go there. But that's me. I'm a hedonist. I live for pleasure. So that's like me going to the same restaurant every day, because I got it for free. But the first, I can't, even if I pay for it, I get it for free, I couldn't do it. But that's me. So what I'm saying to you, in my nutty, that I'm the dope here, that I'm the idiot here, where all the friends do all the same thing. They'll spend, we have friends that the money for their kids, they send kids to private school and high school. They have 3 kids, $60,000 a year for 3 years. They almost spend $500,000 in education. They have to have an education. And then they send them to college, they send them to high school. It has to be private. It's the best schools. Website, we did this article how the schools just, hey, you want a grade? That'll be $150. You want a grade? It'll be $2,000. What do you want, a B plus? That'll be another $5,000. And they just give it to you. But if they took that money and in a normal business transaction and said, "Here's $500,000, you're not going to see anything for 10 years because the kid has to go for 4 years, 2 more years," you wouldn't put it in an investment and nothing's going to come out of it for 5 or 6 or 10 years. But you'll put it in your kid because you're gambling that he's going to make it. But God forbid, what if the gamble doesn't pay off? My best friend's kid went to New York to go to New York University, Columbia University for business. And he paid from there. It was a lot of money to go there. He gets out of there. They're coming looking for a job. He gets a job right out of high school, right out of college. $75,000 a year. Isn't that great? Right out of college. And as the years go on, he can make $200,000, $500,000. Great. Within 6 months, laid off. Great business degree. They said, "We gotta have you. We must have you." They took him right out of college. 6 months, laid off. Then they didn't know what to do. So now I want to be a doctor. My friend said, "Doctor, I don't have money to send you to medical school." He said, "I gotta become a doctor. I want to be a doctor in the overseas in the Peace Corps. I want to help people. Not a doctor in the United States that could make $1 million, $2 million, or whatever they make. I want to be a doctor overseas in third world countries in the rainforest. I want to help the gorillas and the monkeys," whatever the hell he wanted to do. He said, "I don't have the money to send you." "Well, I'll have to get loans." So my friend is telling me he's getting loans now to go back to medical school, that he won't become a doctor until he's in his 30s. And the kind of doctor he wants to do, helping the giraffes and the elephants, he's not even going to make enough money to pay off those loans. It'll be paid in 50 years. He doesn't care. He wants to help people. Does anything make any sense to you here? So that's a gamble. He gambled on his kid. Here's $80,000, $100,000 to go to college in New York, whatever it was. And it didn't pay off. So my question to you is, that's my question to you. You're a bank regarding education. The education, the piece of paper, does not make your kid a success. Your kid makes himself a success based on ambition, drive, and talent, and persistence to take the education, to take the piece of paper and say, "Look how great I am. Give me a a job, but if he's going to sit there waiting for the phone to ring, what good is it? That's all I'm trying to tell you. Success is based on drive, ambition, and persistence, and the education is the cherry, the whipped cream on top to show people, look how wonderful I am, look how smart I am. But with the piece of paper, if he doesn't yell out the window, look how smart I am, you just threw $100,000 out the window. So first see if your kid is drive, ambition, entertainment, persistence, and then decide what you want to do with the dough. I say put the dough in an account, and with his drive, ambition, and persistence, let him take his education and pay off the loans. And God forbid if it doesn't happen because that piece of paper didn't work, and you can still tell all your friends, my kid went to Harvard, my kid went to Yale, my kid went to an Ivy School, that's what it's all about. Then you have the money